When you step into the wild, it's like entering a world where the rules you thought you knew don't always apply. Nature is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises are so strange, they make you question if you're seeing things right. That's why, whenever you're out in the woods or exploring a new trail, it pays to keep your eyes wide open and your senses sharp. You never know when you'll stumble upon something that feels more like a glitch in a video game than real life. Animals are the ultimate pranksters of the natural world. Just when you think you've seen it all, they pull off a move that leaves you scratching your head. Whether it's a bird mimicking a car alarm or a tiny creature with a superpower, animals have a knack for doing the unexpected. Their antics can be hilarious, heartwarming, or downright bizarre, and sometimes all three at once. So let's take a journey into the wild side of the animal kingdom. We're about to explore 5 animal behaviors that are so weird. They almost seem like magic tricks or computer glitches. These are the moments that make you stop and wonder, how is this even possible? First up, let's meet a creature from Australia that's as adorable as it is mysterious, the wombat. At first glance, the wombat looks like a cuddly teddy bear come to life. With its round body, soft fur, and gentle waddle, it's easy to see why people fall in love with these marsupials. But don't let their cuteness fool you. Wombats have a secret talent that's truly one of a kind. Believe it or not, wombats are famous for producing cube-shaped poop. That's right, tiny, perfectly formed square poops. It sounds like something out of a cartoon, but it's 100% real. Scientists have studied this phenomenon and discovered that the unique shape helps wombats mark their territory. The cubes don't roll away, so they stay right where the wombat leaves them, sending a clear message to other animals. Wombats will even stack their cube-shaped droppings on rocks, logs, or other surfaces, almost like they're building a tiny, stinky fortress. It's their way of saying, "This is my turf!" The science behind this is fascinating. Wombats have a super strong digestive system and intestines with varying elasticity, which shapes the poop into cubes as it dries. It's a natural engineering marvel. So, the next time you see a wombat, remember, it's not just cute, it's also a master builder in its own right. Who knew decorating your home could be so unconventional? Now, let's move from the ground to the treetops and meet a bird with a talent that will blow your mind. The lyrebird is one of the most extraordinary performers in the animal kingdom. With its elegant tail feathers and striking appearance, it already stands out, but it's what this bird can do with its voice that truly sets it apart. The lyrebird is a master mimic. It can copy almost any sound it hears in its environment, from the calls of other birds to the most unexpected noises, like camera shutters, car alarms, chainsaws, and even human voices. Imagine walking through the forest and suddenly hearing the sound of construction, only to realize it's coming from a bird. This bird's vocal talents are so impressive that it can fool not just other animals, but people too. Lyrebirds have been known to prank entire groups of hikers by mimicking their phones ringing or the click of a camera. It's like having a feathered comedian in the woods, always ready to put on a show and keep everyone guessing. Now, let's switch gears for a moment and talk about something that will melt your heart. Sometimes, the animal kingdom surprises us not with weirdness, but with pure, unexpected kindness. In rare and touching moments, mother cats have been known to adopt baby animals that aren't even their own species. Whether it's a duckling, a chick, or even a squirrel, these cats show a level of compassion that's truly remarkable. Picture a fluffy cat gently snuggling a tiny chirping chick under her paw. She'll groom the chick, keep it warm, and treat it just like one of her own kittens. It's a beautiful reminder that friendship and family can cross all kinds of boundaries, even the ones we think are set in stone. These unlikely friendships are some of the most heartwarming sights in nature. They show us that love and care can pop up in the most unexpected places, and that sometimes the weirdest animal behaviors are also the sweetest. Now let's dive beneath the waves to meet a creature with a superpower that sounds like it belongs in a comic book, the pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp may be tiny, but it packs a punch. With a single snap of its claw, it creates a bubble that travels so fast it generates a shockwave louder than a rocket launch. For a split second, the temperature inside the bubble can reach nearly as hot as the surface of the sun. Don't worry though, this shrimp isn't dangerous to humans. Its superpower is used to stun prey and defend its territory. The sound is so loud, it can even interfere with underwater sonar equipment. It's like having a built-in sonic weapon, all packed into a creature no bigger than your finger. Watching the pistol shrimp in action is like seeing a real-life superhero at work. It's a reminder that even the smallest animals can have the most mind-blowing abilities. Nature never runs out of surprises. And finally, let's head back to land for one of the funniest animal quirks you'll ever see, the fainting goat. When these goats get startled, their muscles suddenly stiffen up, and they tip over like a toy knocked off a shelf. It's not actually fainting, but a harmless genetic condition called myotonia congenita. The goats are fully awake, but their legs lock up for a few seconds, causing them to fall over in the most dramatic and hilarious fashion. The best part? The goats are totally fine. After a few moments, they get right back up and carry on as if nothing happened. It's just their quirky way of dealing with surprises, and it's become a favorite sight for animal lovers everywhere. Watching a herd of fainting goats is like witnessing a slapstick comedy routine in real life. It's a reminder that nature has a sense of humor too. So, whether it's cube-shaped poop, a bird that can mimic your ringtone, a cat adopting a chick, a shrimp with a sonic boom, or a goat that tips over at the drop of a hat, nature is full of behaviors that seem too weird to be true. These moments remind us that the world is a lot stranger and a lot more wonderful than we sometimes realize. So stay curious, keep your eyes open, and never stop exploring. Because out there, in the wild, you just might discover the next great glitch in nature, and it could be even weirder than you ever imagined. Think we've seen it all? Not even close. The animal kingdom is bursting with even more bizarre behaviors that could fill a whole season of nature's bloopers. So before we wrap up, let's give a quick shout out to some honorable mentions. Creatures whose antics are just too strange to leave out. First up, meet the immortal jellyfish. Yes, you heard that right. Immortal! When faced with injury or old age, this tiny sea creature can actually revert its cells back to an earlier stage and start life all over again. It's like hitting the reset button on existence. Scientists are still scratching their heads, wondering if this jellyfish holds the secret to eternal youth. Next, let's talk about the mimic octopus. This underwater master of disguise can transform its shape, color, and even texture to imitate other sea creatures, like venomous lionfish, flatfish, or even sea snakes. It's the ultimate quick change artist, pulling off costume tricks that would make any magician jealous. And who could forget the bombardier beetle? When threatened, this tiny insect mixes chemicals inside its body and blasts out a boiling hot spray, complete with a popping sound. It's like having a tiny built-in water cannon for self-defense. Talk about firepower in a small package. And finally, let's mention the leafcutter ant. These tiny workers don't just cut leaves, they farm fungus on the cuttings to feed their colony. It's agriculture, ant style, and it's been going on for millions of years, long before humans ever planted their first crops. So, whether it's immortality, super disguise, chemical warfare, or farming, nature's glitches just keep on coming. The more we look, the more we realize. When it comes to the natural world, the weirdness never ends. Which animal behavior blew your mind the most? Let Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild wonders from the world of nature.